Mike and I just got some new toys. We really have no idea what we're about to do. We're kind of just testing this system today and possibly going to heckle some people that are walking by, or I don't know, just talk junk for 15 minutes and then we're going to try to edit this together. Mike, what do we have here?
We have podcast equipment. There you go.
What model is this
is a
special
Rodecaster
B-Box machine?
2 that was picked up from the wonderful Amazon.com.
Nice.
And it's going through OBS Studio.
If anybody uses this and has any helpful tips or tricks, comment in this, DM us, whatever you got, let us know so we can figure this thing out a lot faster.
I think we're just waiting for the Tahoe to go.
Yeah. We want this Tahoe to get out of the way. I don't know. This dude's been creeping us out all day, but everybody's getting ready to get out of work. It's 4:58, so the sidewalk's going to get busy here really quick. Before we get too far into this, I was just looking through our social media, and we have had a couple people go into the system here. We go to our tagged photos, and FXBBS Chris, you've been posting a lot. I appreciate that. And let's see who else just popped up. Number one here, Just Cruising. I wish I knew your names, but you've been putting up a lot of videos lately. And let's do a shout out to a girl or a lady, or let's see, A Gar. You don't have your name listed here, but you have been posting a lot of cool writing content. Hopefully we're going to get back to some writing content soon, but those three people, thank you. You guys are posting a lot. I appreciate it. Mike, what did you work on last week here? Because I can't even remember anymore.
Me neither.
I was sick for a couple of days.
Oh, we had Ed come in.
Oh, yeah. Ed came down from Rhode Island. It was about a 3-hour trip for him. We kind of set up some cameras here. We shot here. He's got some really cool custom vests. And I might say the number wrong, but Ed is just one of our customers.
Yep.
And he has made 82 or 87, somewhere in that realm. That's how many times he's ordered from our website.
He's up there.
And yeah, shout out to Ed. He's been making a bunch of cool customs lately. Also, the reason why he's ordered that much is because he's been on an incredible weight loss journey. His first vest that he got from our website was a 7X. Now he's in an extra large.
Yeah.
So good on you, Ed. That's awesome.
I remember his first order, or one of his first orders, was the Highland canvas vest, and I remember that because we accidentally sent him an upgraded version of it, and he was really shocked and called me. That was 7 years ago. And he's like, yeah, I ordered the Highland, just a regular canvas vest, but it has these crazy pockets on them. Was that by accident? And I'm like, oh my God.
Had our utility pockets.
That was a sample, and we were like, oh shit.
Yeah, so sometimes samples somehow, no matter, we try to keep them locked in rooms, but sometimes they find their way out to the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. We used to order one of every size when we developed something new, so I could give them to friends and we could test them and make sure everything fit right. And that one kind of snuck through, and he didn't want to give it back.
Yeah, well, that was the what made him a fan and a constant buyer, is because of that. Probably he's like, I'm going to keep buying because he was just in shock.
Yeah, so that was a mishap that fell in our favor.
Now he has hundreds of our jackets.
I think he got 13 customs this year. It was something insane. And we have a few other customers that are like that. We do have some customers that order custom items and they use them for raffle giveaways or something within their club or their writing group. We do have a couple people that make stuff with really rad artwork and they auction them off. So we love seeing that stuff come in. We talked with Ed about a lot of customs this week, but I guess we can talk about it a little bit more. Mike is the working hands behind the custom builder. We partnered with this app that we could plug into Shopify, and we maxed out their options pretty quick.
Yeah.
So they kind of speak with you and figured out how to add more options, and kind of we've been like the driving force behind their own app, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've been with them for definitely like 6 to 7 years, and I don't know how long they've been active on Shopify, but I've always seen upgrades and them changing, the coding, and us working with them and seeing like what we could do to make the builder better.
Yeah.
And now we are at a point where we're starting to just put different kinds of builders on there. Like our last one was the Moto Bomber builder.
Builder, and we have a varsity builder.
We have a varsity builder, and
Moto Mesh.
We're coming out with a women's Moto Mesh in a few weeks.
I was racking my brain the other day when we started talking about this. That, and we'll give them a shout out there. That app on the back of our Shopify is called Kickflip.
Yep.
What was it called before Kickflip? Can you remember now? Because it's been driving me crazy.
It's probably like My Customizer or something with the custom, I think.
Something like that. And then when we had that email that day going, oh, they've changed it to Kickflip, I was like, what in the
And we're looking at why is it? And then we see an O and a K, and they're looking, and it looks like the logo was like a skateboarder, I guess.
Yeah,
I think that's what they were going with.
I don't know. I guess they got some new backers, and they wanted to throw some more money at it. But anyway, it's worked out in our favor very well. That's kind of the reason why people come to our website. So we have those builders going. Moto Mesh, it's about that time of year. Daytona is next week, so Moto Mesh orders are going to start ramping up again.
Yeah,
we've had multiple phone calls about from that stuff from the factory about talking about Moto Mesh, talking about our perforated vest. We're doing another big push on that stuff this season, so get ready for that. That's why we're kind of talking about this stuff today. And I don't want to forget about some stuff that we've released this season. I know we're getting low on a couple belt colorways, but our vegetable tan belts, we still have a few in stock here in the store in New York City. I know we have some at the website or at the warehouse, and the matching belts are short trucker and long trucker wallets. Did I say belts? I can't remember. Wallets.
You said belts.
Wallets. They're in stock. We've been moving those out, so grab those while you can this season. It's about to be riding season. You don't want to be riding down the highway and your wallet slip out of your pants. So
we don't want that.
Nope, don't want that at all.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, we got kids, we got tourists. It is just warm enough in New York City today that the tourists have shorts on.
Yeah, I was very surprised when I walked out for lunch.
So yeah, our shop is crazy here. Right this way next door is the Empire State Building. So there's constantly people going there to go to the top. We get a lot of traffic in here because people have bought their ticket and it's another hour before their ticket goes to the top, so they come and shop over here. But this time of day, just like clockwork, it's 5 o'clock. Everybody's going to start walking by, and we're going to get some people staring at us in a minute. And that's cool and all.
Why not?
And then just the other side of our block is Macy's. So it's the largest store. They say it's the largest store in the world. I've been to a lot of stores in the world. It's pretty large. I like walking around over there.
I've only been there once, and
Well, you got to come. If you're in New York City, you have to go there because it houses the first escalator in North America. It might be the first escalator in the world, and it's a wooden escalator. And there's only a few floors that have wooden escalators left. So if you're in New York City, come ride on them so you can say you've ridden the first escalator ever.
That's still there.
It's still there. They are super cool the way that those old dudes actually carved out all the grooves so the floor, the steps meet up with each other. You have to come you have to see it. That's sometimes I'm just bored in the evening when I'm walking around town, and I'll just go up and down escalators over there. It's stupid, but there's nothing else to do sometimes.
Yeah, it's a city. There's really nothing really to do here.
Yeah. What else are we working on right now?
I don't
know. We had some samples come in this past week. We had some adventure samples come in.
Yes, we did. ADV, I think, was the idea.
Yeah, FMC ADV. So we're working on that. We had 3 jackets coming in and 1 pair of pants. And sometimes being behind the brand and making an order doesn't work out. It's just like if you go to our website or anybody's website and they might send you the wrong thing, and that really sucks. But even us, when we sit down behind a desk and we make a pattern and we put all the panels and say this panel needs to be this color and this panel needs to be this color, sometimes they show up and they're the wrong colors, and then we're stuck.
There could be slight variations at times.
Variations are okay, but when it's opposite color,
an opposite color, it's a little tough.
Yeah. So we're throwing our own people under the bus right now, but we had designed a certain colorway to go with our brand, so we could go shoot it, because I'm going to go to Moab in a few weeks to shoot on my adventure bike in the desert, and I wanted those colorways to be on that bike in the desert. And we got a black and green suit, and I'm not wearing a black and green suit on a white and orange bike. So now we're in the middle of doing that. So those are like hiccups, even being behind the brand, and you explain everything out to a T and dot all the I's. Sometimes somebody just goes rogue.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's nothing you can do about it except sit and wait. I don't know. I'm stuck in the mud about that one. I'm really excited to go to Moab. I'm really excited to go ride down some trails out there and get some cool shots for new advertising.
Cool.
We just got bombarded right before this thing started here. And are you going to Daytona? Who's going to be in Daytona? I wasn't planning on being down in Daytona because I didn't book any rooms.
Yeah, that was the last minute asking.
And my bike is down right now, so unless a ferry's gonna come down and sprinkle dust on it and fix my rear suspension, I don't think I'm gonna make it down to Daytona. But if you're in Daytona and you've watched this, or if you're watching this and you're gonna be in Daytona next week, while you're down there, shoot us a message, tag us in some photos. We'd love to see what everybody's doing down there, because I don't think it's in the cards for us to make it there.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We're always every once in a while we're always last minute.
Yeah, there's some things we plan out, like even Sturgis sometimes turns into last minute, and we start talking about it like right now. So I don't know, what else do we need to go over this week. We gave away the bike. We're still waiting for the kid to come over here and pick it up, so that's why it's still in the background. We had 2 people come by and say, this bike's still here. Yeah, I know. We want it out of here. I want some more room.
Mr. James, get your Himalayan
as soon
as possible.
Come over here. Come pick it up. Ride it out of here. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, there they all go.
They're all going home from work today.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, maybe we can just wrap this up and then see what the audio does. I don't even know where this is going to get posted, but thanks for watching.
All right.
I'm Aaron. This is Mike. This has been the podcast. We don't have a name for it yet, but leave a comment.
We wish we can call it the first podcast, but
the first podcast. Yeah, it is the first podcast.
In a way, yeah.
There we go. But All right, peace, guys.
See ya.